What's up, guys? You might want to hang around for this video through the whole thing, and because today we're going to be talking about aluminum frames like this, where you can get one, and a few other things, because I know a lot of you guys have been real interested in this aluminum and have mentioned you'd like to have one, and I'm going to tell you where you can get one and get a good one that won't break, or I haven't seen it break yet, and tell you what my plans for are in the future. But first I want to get something out of the way. I want to mention a guy named Thomas Anderson. If you guys remember, I built a 3-inch aluminum quad here the other day, and in the comments down below, about a day later I think it was, some guy named Thomas Anderson from the Netherlands, I think it is, contacted me and wanted to know if I would build him a frame. And he wanted it built just like this, with CR1 in it, a 3-inch aluminum frame, and have my initials carved in it. And I wasn't too sure at first. I thought he was actually kidding, but he was serious. And so I basically decided, yeah, I'd make him one, and my cost would be my labor. It takes about 7.5 hours. I figured most jobs pay $10 an hour, so I told him 80 bucks. So he agreed on that, but then later I decided, okay, the easiest and best thing to do would just be to order me an ESC that I want that's around $80, and he could have it shipped right to my door, and then I just ship this frame to him. So that was what we decided on, and he's got the frame on, he's got the ESC on the way, and this frame will be on the way just in a day or two. So I'm going to leave a link to his channel down below. His name is Thomas Anderson. He's from the Netherlands. He flies pretty good. Guys, go and subscribe to him and watch his channel, because pretty soon he'll have this in his hands, and he flies bandos and stuff like that, so he'll be putting it to the test and crashing it hard. So you might want to watch that, because it might be interesting to you. All right. Also, I already had the aluminum to make these. I didn't have a lot, but I had enough to make 3 or 4 quads. So I have no idea what the aluminum would cost to start making these. I know aluminum's not cheap, especially right now. But Chris Justice is sending me a Ken FPV Alloy or something like that. Starts with an A. It's a pretty thick carbon frame. It's brand spanking new, costs $100. And he says it's a pretty good basher and it's hard to break. So he's sending me that, and for him doing that, I'm going to build him one like this. Maybe not exactly like this, but it'll be similar to this one, and I'm going to ship it to him. So Chris Justice is going to be getting one of these, and then I've got one, and as far as I know, I'm the only one in the world making a 3-inch aluminum frame. I can't find one anywhere. There's a few companies out there that make 5-inch aluminum frames, but there's only one company out there making one thick enough that I would trust, and I'll tell you about that in a minute and where you can get it. But I've searched and searched, and I can't find a 3-inch aluminum anywhere that any company has made. So undoubtedly I'm the first in the world to do this, so I'm pretty stoked about that. And Thomas says that there's been a lot of people told me I should just start making these, and it would help support my drone hobby, because I'm all the time needing parts and stuff. But man, it takes a lot of work to make one of these. A lot of damn work, guys. A whole lot of work. Especially, now if I had a CNC machine or a water jet cutter, I could slap these out pretty quick. But the way I have to do it with a jigsaw or a mill, it's not easy. And you can mess up. And if you mess up and get a hole wrong, you about burnt the frame. So, but I don't know. I'm giving it some thought. So if there's any interest out there for frames like this, for me to make some frames, let me know. They'd probably be anywhere from $80 to $100 a piece. I don't know though if I really want to. But now let me tell you where you can get. There's a few, like I say, there's a few companies out there that make aluminum frames. There's been one company out there that made a titanium frame, and it bent right up. It just crumbled. It was. Titanium's real flexible. I know everybody thinks, oh, titanium is tough as nails. It's not. It won't break very easy, but it bends real easy. Titanium's just the wrong material to use. Now, the Ken FPV is the only company that I know of that makes durable aluminum frames, and they don't make two, as far as I know. They made their first iteration was a 6061. It was about the size of this quad here, 5-inch drone. Looked great, but after some real hard crashes, you could bend an arm, and it would just bend it a little bit. And you could take it though and lay it on a piece of wood, block of wood, take a hammer, and just straighten it right back out. Wasn't no problem. You wouldn't break the arm, you just bend it and keep on flying. But now their new iteration, they're making them now out of 7075 aluminum, and 7075 aluminum is tougher, stronger, and they're making it thicker. Their frame is still not as thick as mine, but it's getting close to it. And I'll show you that frame right here. This is the frame I'm telling you about, and it's $100. They can afford to sell it that cheap because I'm sure they got some kind of CNC machine or, like I say, a water jet cutter that cuts it out. For me, doing it by hand, gonna take 7.5, 8 hours to make this little one. Probably gonna take 10 to 12 hours to make this big one. And then you gotta, and see, like I say, I already had the aluminum, and then you gotta come up with the, I have no idea what aluminum costs, so I'd have to figure that in too, and I haven't done it, so I don't know. But there's a guy on YouTube that's tested the Ken FPV frame extensively, and his name is Drain Man. I'll leave a link down below to Thomas Anderson, who I'm sending this frame to. I'll leave a link down below to Ken FPV, this frame that I just showed you, so you'll know where to get it. Right now they're out of stock, but they'll have some more, I'm sure, soon. And I'm going to leave a link down below to this guy right here, Drain Man FPV, and his video. He has took this thing to a Bando Bash, and I mean, he put it through the test. He says the last time he was there at the Bando Bash, he took like 7 quads, carbon fiber quads, and broke them all. Well, this time he brought this aluminum one, and he bashed the shit out of it. I'm gonna tell you guys. I mean, it's a good, fun video to watch, and it survived everything he threw at it. So, if there's, like I say, if there's any interest in me making somebody a frame, let me know. I tell you now, it won't be cheap. It'll be at least $80 to $100 or more. We just have to discuss it and see what you wanted, and then I got to look into the price of aluminum, because I've got enough aluminum to make one more of these, and that's it. And it's already been promised to Chris Justice. So, okay, guys. Oh, and there's no flying today because this one here is down. I got it stuck in a tree yesterday, and it was up there for about 30 minutes, and I ended up having to shoot it down with my 22 again. And it was powered on the whole time, and I don't know. I've broke the antenna a couple of times, had issues with it, so it could be my antenna going bad, or my VTX has gotten too hot sitting in that tree and it's starting to frizz out. I don't know. All I know is, before I could fly all over my property with this thing and have great video, and now I can be down at the edge of the field and I'm getting flickers and lines and weird shit in my video, and I can be 10 foot away from me and still have all that flickering and crap. And so I don't know if it's my antenna or my VTX. But my antenna, I've got it kind of soldered to the thing so it won't accidentally come unplugged, so I won't have to tear it down to fix it, and I just don't want to fool with it right now. So no flying today, guys. And I have decided I'm going to retire my Marmont and my Rooster. I'm not going to fly them anymore. I keep breaking arms on the Rooster. I broke my Marmont frame 2 or 3 times. I just don't like carbon. It breaks too damn easy. It's too brittle. So I'm gonna retire them. I'm not gonna fly them anymore. That way I'll have spare. I'll take all the parts that's in them out and put in a box, and I'll have spare parts to be able to fix other drones, like the one Chris is sending, when I break it, when I break the parts in it. Okay guys, that's the video. I hope you enjoyed. And Les Mo, if you out there watching this, you was one in particular that was asking about a 5-inch frame. That's the one you need to get, buddy. Either that or have me make you one. So y'all guys have a great day.